Okay, friends, now let's see how we implement multilingual feature. So I'll explain it through a sample topic, which is create incident. This topic which basically helps user to create an incident. So as you see here, this is a topic, and first part of first node is asking a question to the user, asking to enter the short description of the incident, and the next input topic expecting from user is what is the impact, or to what extent the issue is blocking the user. So, and it has several options, completely, frequently, and occasionally. And then we are making a Power Automate call to create an incident with those inputs provided by user. And finally, once the incident is created, we present that incident number to the user. There also you see some text. So as you see, all of these texts are hard-coded, and which is in English. It cannot support any other language as they are hard-coded. So this is where we want to make these hard-coded, convert these hard-coded text to parameterized text. So so how we do that is we basically um, uh, make use of database table. We have created a table called message catalogs, where we have placed all the hard-coded text in that particular topic. So each topic will have a key, a unique key, and you see here, create incident is the primary key, and suffixed by the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at how many other messages or text a particular topic has. The first one, as you see, the text, and second one is also a plain text, and third one, if you observe, these are the options which we have in the question note in the topic. So here we have provided those options with the separator that is curly braces. We have intentionally used curly braces separator because some of the languages, comma after translation, it is getting manipulated, and it was not actually retained um, properly. So that's why we used curly braces. And with curly braces, even after translation, especially in right to left languages and a few other languages, this is still retained. Separator is retained. And these are the four hard-coded texts we have in the topic. And so this is a base language, EN_US English, and you have to translate this to the number of required languages. So in our case, client is expecting it to be the bot should support 28 languages. So what we have done is, like, we have automated this translation process using a Power Automate flow. There we are making use of um, the translators AI translation API, and so we have automated. You can translate that manually as well, like if the number of messages are less and the number of languages are less. So so this is what, like, you need to, this is a kind of prerequisite, like you need to have this table filled with all the details for translations for all the languages. As you see here, create incident 1 is translated to all the different languages what we are expecting. So we have this ready. So now how it works is, so we go to this topic. So I have opened a new tab, the same topic. I have replaced all that hard-coded text with the required parameters already. So the first thing what we do is we have a Power Automate flow where on each topic, or rather the topic which has this the texts, um, the very first node, it will make a call to the Power Automate flow, which basically fetches all the messages related to that particular topic. So this is a topic name and the required language. So if a user is selecting a French language, user is starting in French language. So we pass French code, a language code for the French. So based on that, like it will go to this table and filter out only the messages related to French. And these are the 4 messages, and it returns back here. So once those messages are fetched, so as you see here, this is the first question user was asked, like the original topic. Sure, I'll help you to create incident. Please type the incident description. So this message, hard-coded message, is replaced with this formula. So as you see here, the response what we got from this Power Automate flow, which fetches the messages from the database table, we're passing that and fetching that particular message which is required here. So yeah, this is how we are replacing the messages. And the second part is again the question node. This is a question part, and there were some options here. The before translation, before this key replacement. So as you see here, this is a question bar, and these are the options. How do we replace this text in the option values? So how do we do that is we create a variable, we set a variable, we create a new variable here, and we get that value. As you see, like the incident 3, create incident 3 is option values with curly braces separated. So we get that and split. This will create a um, list after split, and we make use of that. We pass that list variable as input to this options from a list variable in the question mark. So earlier it was multiple choice options, and we had provided hard-coded values here. Whereas now we change that to options from a list variable. And so how do we get this list variable? Is this variable we have set just before this. So that will populate the options. Then once the user made the selection, we have conditions. Here also we had hard-coded values where user is had made some selection here. So how are we going to compare that to, or compare that to the variable value? So let me show you how it was earlier. So this impact is equal to completely, frequently, or occasionally. So we want to replace this hard-coded text. So again, we are making use of this same variable, the list variable. And so this is a kind of formula we use. It just index it out. The first index is that completely, second index is frequently, and the third one is occasionally. So that is how we have replaced option values in the condition nodes. And then we make use, make a call to Power Automate flow, which basically creates this incident. And this incident creation flow will return the incident number. Then we need to populate it here. So this was kind of a text, and followed by the incident number, which we got from the Power Automate flow. So first part is the create incident 4, the value coming from the create incident 4 parameter, and we replace it with this, and we suffix it with incident number. So let me demonstrate how it works. So just to demonstrate this, I have added a drop down for the language selection, where you can see all the languages the body is supporting. So I'll select French. You can do this language selection different ways. And I have used this drop down. You can do it with you can pass it in some variable if it is already selected, or it is coming from the any external source. Okay, now let me demonstrate this. So here we have a language selection drop down with all the different languages we are supporting. First, I'll go with English, and then French. So we have made a language selection, and it will take a while. Okay, now I want to create incident. Okay, so this is a very first text in that topic. So it has fetched the list of text from the table, and so this is where we have the first text. So my laptop is overheating since 2 days. This is my description. Now it is supposed to show me the options to what extent blocks you work. So this will be at this place, and these are the options. So as you see, it is showing all these 3 options. I'll go with frequently. And has created an incident. As you see, this is the last part where you have a text and also the incident number coming from the Power Automate flow. So now I'll switch to French. Okay. As you see, the options are coming in French. I'll go with completely. And you see this created incident, and it is coming with the text and the incident number. So talking about the advantages of this way of multilingual implementation, basically the PVA out of the box multilingual feature, language feature, will support only a limited set of languages, whereas this method can support any number of languages. And also, like if you want to modify some messages, as these messages are residing in Dataverse, there won't be a downtime. So those are the major advantages